Hi, folks. Welcome to Crisco's Corner. Welcome back, all you thought criminals and misinformation peddlers. And those of you that are new, welcome. Very rarely will you see me do this, but I think it's appropriate this time, quoting CNN. Dun, dun, dun. This is concerning the gaps in the border wall along the Arizona-Mexico border. Biden administration to close border wall gaps in Arizona. Now, you're going to see a video, a short video, of the press secretary going back and forth with Peter Doocy from Fox. It's very interesting. The Biden administration said Thursday it authorized U.S. Customs and Border Patrol protection to close gaps in the border wall in Arizona. Now, they're saying is, we will close 4 gaps located within an incomplete border wall barrier project near the dam. In addition to posing safety and health hazard risks for migrants, the department said the gaps in the wall presented life and safety risks to first responders. I call BS. And I'll tell you why. This is what it's really all about right here. This little paragraph. Democratic Senator Mark Kelly of Arizona is facing a tough re-election this fall. The numbers are closing. Praised the decision to close the wall gaps. He said in a statement that he first pressed the president to approve the gap closures in December and has had numerous calls with the White House and Homeland Security Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas. Now, Mark Kelly, if I remember correctly, is a former astronaut. So I'll give him that. I'll give him that little bit of uncriticism space. You know, he's a pretty tough guy to do that. I get it. But I'm sure the conversation went something like this, or at least in part. Hi, this is Senator Mark Kelly of Arizona. Can I speak to the president? Mr. President, we need to close these gaps. Well, I can't do that. That's Trump's wall. Mr. President, the people in Arizona want it. I don't give a good damn what they want. It's racist. It's blah, blah, blah. I'm not doing it. Mr. President, if you don't do it, I might lose this Senate seat to the Republicans. So then one of Biden's aides who's listening to the phone call goes, Mr. President, I'll handle the rest of this. Thank you, sir. Biden hangs up, and the aide who's really is the president, at least in part, says, Senator Kelly, not an issue. We'll find the money for the gaps in the border wall. And I'm sure that's almost exactly how it happened. So let's take a look at the press conference when Peter Doocy asked the current press secretary, the spokesmember for the administration, i.e. Biden, about this same subject. Now let's take a look at the exchange between Peter Doocy and the press secretary. Interesting. I'll pause it along the way to add my 2 cents, of course.
Why is the Biden administration building a border wall in Arizona?
So we are not finishing the wall. We are cleaning up the mess the prior administration.
He didn't ask that. Why are you putting gaps in the border wall? We are not finishing the border wall. That's not what he asked. And of course, they're going to give any answer they want. It's just amazing. Listen to this stupidity. She even smiled because she knows it's ridiculous.
Left behind in their failed attempt to build a wall. And I just want to be very, very clear here. On day one, we returned the money, the $8 billion the prior administration took from our military. We gave that back.
2 facts that you left out, my dear. One is the Democrats did everything in their power to make sure the money could be allocated. President Trump had to go to the defense budget and use some legal maneuvering to get the money to build the border wall. That, by the way, wall you're filling in gaps for. So he had to take it from military budgets, which you guys gutted, by the way. The military was never stronger and better equipped than when Trump was president, probably in my lifetime. And now you're blaming the schools and the poor families of the military. These people suck so bad.
to the military for military families, for schools, for bases. That's what that money was being used. That's what it was taken away from. And so again, what we're doing is cleaning up the mess that the prior administration has done.
But President Biden, when he was a candidate, said there will not be another foot of wall constructed in my administration.
Yeah.
So what changed?
We are not finishing the wall.
What changed? You made that statement during your campaign. It's racist, not one more foot of wall. What changed? We're not finishing the wall. Look, you're like little robots. You're like little drugged up robots. Cultural, city, urban, liberal types. CULT. They're like little program robots, just relaying the same lines over and over, no matter what the hell the question is. These people are nuts. They suck so bad.
If walls work in that part of Arizona, is this the administration trying to get migrants to cross somewhere else, like in Texas? What is the plan?
We are not finishing a wall.
We're not finishing a wall. That's not what he asked her. And of course, that's exactly what they're doing. They're throwing some raw meat to Senator Mark Kelly in Arizona, who's in a close race for the Senate, because Mark Kelly's probably saying, what are you doing? We need those gaps filled. My people that I represent in Arizona want it. And she says, we're not filling it. And they are pushing the illegal migrants into Texas and other illegal crossing areas. So it's their hassle, because Texas, of course, is a Republican state for the most part. And they have Republican senators, even though Corrin, I don't want to go into Corrin, but Corrin caved on some key issues lately, but that's another issue for another time. They are redirecting them into states that aren't Democrats just to punish them. So when bad things happen to people in Texas, you have nobody else to blame but President Biden.
We are cleaning up the mess that the prior administration made. We are trying to save lives. This is what the prior administration left behind. That
You're trying to save lives. I'll bet you'll never be able to figure it out because the figures are hidden. But you can get, for the most part, probably get them. People that have been badly hurt, killed, or assaulted by illegals in the United States probably far outweigh the people they're trying to protect from crossing the Colorado River. Therefore, that's why they're filling in the gap in the wall to save lives. What about the American citizens' lives who have been ruined? What about the millions of Americans, low-income Americans, that have lost their jobs because of illegal migrants taking them over? They don't count for some reason. American citizens are last. It's disgusting. These people suck so bad.
we are now cleaning up.
By finishing the wall, is this
We are not finishing the wall.
by filling in, finishing,
We are not finishing the wall.
by filling
Look at
in?
her, look at her smirking. This is a game for her. This is a game. You're screwing with millions of people's lives, and yet you think this is a game. Look at her.
Is this racist? Because in 2019, when the former guy was proposing a wall, you said that it was his racist wall. So how is this any different? I'm just having a hard time understanding how this is any different.
I'm not even sure how you get to your first question, to this question that you just asked.
I'm not sure how you get to this question from your first question. When you guys been saying it forever. It's racist, it's racist, it's racist. It's racist, it's racist, it's racist. Over and over and over and over and over and over and over. But yet, when a reporter, a real one, is calling you guys out on this nonsense, you say, well, I don't understand how you get from your first question to this. It's exactly right. How the hell do you get to it? You don't. It's disgusting. These people suck so bad.
I will say this: a
What's
border
the
wall.
difference?
I'm answering your question.
I'm answering your question the way I want to answer it, so be quiet.
A border wall is ineffective use of taxpayer dollars. So it's ineffective of taxpayer dollars that actually went to the military, that the last administration, the prior president, took.
It's ineffective use of taxpayer dollars, yet we're going to spend it to fill in the gaps. Oh, okay.
From the military which took away from schools, which took away from military bases. That's what that money that he pulled away from to build this wall that he wanted, that is ineffective, by the way, which I just...
It's ineffective, but we're going to fill in the gaps anyway. Oh, okay, because you're doing it for safety of illegal migrants and first responders. But it's ineffective. It's doublespeak. It's by definition. Look up doublespeak in a Google search, or I use DuckDuckGo. It's when you have two different opinions on the exact same subject and believe them both simultaneously. I've read article after article that this doublespeak type mentality raises hell with your psyche and your mental capacity just to try to find what the truth is. It causes damage to your psyche. So it's ineffective, but we're going to do it anyway because it's effective to save lives. Oh, okay.
said, just recently...
And that's that. These people suck so bad. It's amazing to me. It's incredible to me. How do they possibly understand? Is she really that brainwashed? But she was smiling though. She knows. She knows this is total BS. They're throwing a bone to Senator Mark Kelly in Arizona because the numbers are closing. There's almost 100 days left till the midterms. Who the hell knows what's going to happen? And after 2020, Arizona is one of the hot spots in the country as far as elections go. And I'll leave it at that. It's amazing to me. We're not finishing the wall. Well, why is Biden administration building a wall? We're not finishing the wall. It's just they have to get their talking points out. And talk to any of your progressive friends, co-workers, acquaintances, unfortunately maybe family members or relatives, and run this by them, and what they're going to say is they're saving lives because Trump screwed up and didn't finish it. Well, I thought you hated the wall. Well, I do. Then why do you want it finished? Because we're trying to help people. Oh, okay. All right. They're trying to protect illegal migrants. They could give a good damn about American citizens. When you go to vote this November, try to bring at least 5 people with you. Make that your goal. Make sure this is one of your talking points. They don't care about you. They care about illegals more than their own citizens. Until the next time, goodbye and good luck.